Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know it's early. I know a lot of you guys probably haven't got the notifications. I'm going to just go ahead and start the live. Good morning, break room. Real quick, you guys. This is a conversation left over from last night. If you do or do not know, Nika, Shanika Grant, a lady on here who has 10 children, went live yesterday evening, and in the middle of the live, CPS shows up to her house unannounced to take her children. And if you guys were in my live last night, a lot of us were trying to figure out, well, why did CPS show up? I mean, not necessarily why, but because if you've been watching Nika long enough, you know why. But they said something about new allegation. And some of you guys in the chat mentioned that one of her kids, her son Elijah, posted a video of how they were living upstairs. And I saw that video last night. I came across it last night, and that video was pretty bad. Like, the living conditions that those kids were living in, or are living in that house, is something I didn't even imagine. I didn't even know. I mean, the house was so nasty upstairs. It was a big pile of clothes, trash, all kind of stuff in the hallway. Their bedroom, the part of the bedroom that you could see that they were in, was nasty. And all I can say is, good morning, everybody. All I can say is, at this point, CPS needed to come rescue those kids. The only problem is, I just feel like CPS is going to give them back. Yes, I saw it. And what I'm trying to figure out is, Nika has had CPS in her life for over 20 years. She's had millions of, okay, I'm exaggerating with millions, but she's had hundreds of cases, okay? And it's the mere fact that CPS keeps showing up. They take the kids momentarily and then give them right back. Being poor is one thing, but being a piss poor ass mother is a whole different, because there's some poor mothers that are good mothers. It's just, unfortunately, they don't have a lot of money. It is very sad, Shaniqua. You would think so. It's the fact that that woman has had CPS in her life for 20 plus years. Because her oldest daughter, Naya, was she 21? And it's the fact that in 20 plus years, you still ain't got it right. Like, literally, from the oldest child to the youngest child, CPS allegations. These people give you chance after chance for you to be a better mother, to do better by your children, and you still won't. Nobody can't tell me that is not a form of mental health issues. And I'm trying to figure out what is going on down there in Sumter, South Carolina. I mean, I couldn't even imagine having people in my business like that for 20. And then you get on the internet. You go from living in your community, and everybody in your community know you a piss poor ass mama. It's not good enough that everybody in your community know it. Then you take it from your community and put it on the World Wide Web so the whole entire world knows it too. Hey, Tracy. TMR, I think this might be the final straw. I only say that because she has multiple chances. Nika has not followed court instructions, CPS recommendations. And I agree. I agree. I mean, at this point, it needs to be. Because she's been given chance after 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 chance. Like, how many chances do you got to get and still won't get it right? And it's the fact that you know CPS is watching your ass. Nika knows it. She knows they watching her. Anytime you could be walking around with manicured nails that you done went and sat in the salon, in the nail salon and got done, and your house looked like that, it was CPS, it was the CPS worker. But when I tell you that CPS worker was on her ass, it was the CPS worker talking about where the kids' coats at. It was Nika because by this time Nika done walked back to the kitchen. The CPS worker follows her in the kitchen. She has her phone up taking pictures. Again, like I told y'all, when the live first started and Nika was washing dishes and she took the camera and moved it from the sink to the stove area and her camera flipped up and you could see the ceiling, it was mold on the ceiling. I'm sure that's what the CPS worker was taking pictures of. When the CPS worker asked her where was the kids' coats, and it wasn't like Nika could say, call Elijah, this child, that child, Anaya, go bring your coats here. She couldn't even say that. She herself talking about, yeah, they in a bag. A bag? Why is the coats in a bag? Oh, they dirty. How are they dirty? Look, I understand kids get things dirty, but you mean to tell me each and every one of those kids' coats was dirty at the same time? She definitely was pissed that they came unannounced, but they needed to come unannounced. They needed to come like a thief in the night. The problem is Nika doesn't love them. That's why she doesn't feel compelled to care, nurture, or pour into them. To her, they aren't worth it. Well, I mean, yeah. Nika, I don't think Nika even loves herself. Now, she definitely would love a man. Now, that she will do. She would definitely love a man. I don't know if she still works at that laundromat. I don't think she works there anymore. I'm not really sure. I don't think she works there anymore. That's what I'm saying, because she did say the state bought them coats. It was her saying the state bought the kids' coats. Why is the state buying your kids' coats? The state didn't give you a voucher to go get your nails done. The state got to buy your kids' coats, but you could take your money and go get your nails done? Yeah, I agree to that too, Black and Bougie. But the reality, we all know that's not gonna happen. I mean, right? They can't even go anywhere. I mean, but they can actually go outside and play in the yard or play around wherever they live at. They could do that, but I don't know, y'all. At this point, those kids, I'm just hoping those kids is in an environment they need to be in. And didn't one of the boys' teachers buy him like some shoes and a coat or something like that? Like it's to the point where the teachers is even noticing. Like, I would be so embarrassed. No, you know what? I wouldn't even be embarrassed because that was never my situation and would never be my situation. Oh, really, Sosa? Yeah, was it two pairs of shoes? I don't know. Like I said, y'all, at this point, it needed to happen. You know, it needed to happen. I just hope those kids was able to be placed with family, but if not, placed in a foster home that cares. That's what my hope for them. It's a grave possibility that those kids were split up. And those kids have a lot of issues. I mean, look how they're being raised. Of course they would have issues. Those kids have normalized the piss poor way their mother is raising them. They've normalized that. And then here's the sad. Where is Hayward? Because just as well as Nika trifling, the daddy trifling too, for allowing his kids to live like that continuously. So you just can't take the heat off of her. You got to put it on him equally. Yeah, you guys. I mean, like I said, it's a mess. Nika it was extremely verbally nasty to that boy over $3 snacks. Hayward is pretending to be father of the year with his other kids in Colombia. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, y'all, I pray those kids get the help that they need, because they definitely need help. The mental trauma, it's the fact that those kids have normalized the way their mother is raising them, which to me, that alone is mental trauma, because no one should normalize living the way Nika has been living or raising them. No child should normalize that. Timar, this is multiple entities involved. I believe this has been in the works. I believe the school was calling and cooperating. I believe the doctors also. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you know, like they say, it takes a village. It takes a village. I believe Papa is in the house because she called for Papa. I believe so. I believe so. So, I don't know, y'all. I just wanted to give you guys my quick thoughts. We're going to come back later on today and react to the actual video. I just wanted to say this morning, y'all pray for those kids. Don't pray for Nika. She don't need prayer, okay? She needs an exorcism at this point. But those kids, and I'm talking about all of them, every last, from the oldest child to the youngest child, pray for those children that somebody can intervene and be a constant for them. Those kids deserve it. Praying for Nika, yeah, at this point, I don't even think it's worth it. Because as many chances she has been given, and she still won't do right by those kids. When I saw that video last night, I was horrified. I was like, oh my God. Baby, I wouldn't have a dog living like that, let alone my own child. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to talk to y'all later.